Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the month of March 2019. This month I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. Also, I'm just going to start doing all videos live on this channel. So if you want Leo to go first, make sure to leave a comment down below. I'm going to be going in order of most comments for all the videos. So make sure to leave a comment down below. Alright, Leo, let's see what we have going on for you here. You start off with the 7 of spades in the tower. Yeah, it does, yeah, you have the 9 of spades, 4 of spades, so again, you could be going through some stuff this month, I would say. I'm not going to lie to you, Leo, but it doesn't look too bad. But definitely could be some challenges, or there could be some surprise. I feel like surprises on this card. This could mostly be fears as well. This could be like fears of having to rebuild. So it's like maybe there's a breakup with that 9 of spades, or maybe you have gone through a breakup, and the fear, fear, 7 of spades, and the tower. The fear could be like having to go find another relationship. I've been getting this message for you for a long time, Leo, about like the fear of being zeroed out. I don't know, it took me forever to figure out what the heck that even means, but I feel like you're just like afraid of being brought back down to like ground level, like being brought down to nothing in your whole entire life. But I feel like you are rebuilding. I feel like you need to let go of the fears as well. I also feel like there could be surprises with people. For some of you, I feel like it's not even you. I feel like these worries, like if you have a family, it could be about somebody in your family. It could be about your children if you have children. It could be about, other family members, whatever. It could be about friends. So you have the 10 of clubs here as well. And that could be where the fears are. So, but I would just say let go of your fears and watch your fears at this time. But I do feel like there could be some sort of surprise moment. Maybe it's uncomfortable. Maybe it's not that great. Will you get over it? Of course. You end with the 4 of spades. Again, this is a card of recovery. So, all in all, even if you have some sort of surprise this month, again, I feel like you will be fine. Next, you have the 9 of spades and the 10 of hearts. So, fortune after difficulty on the 10 of hearts. 9 of spades is the card of, kind of like the 9 of swords. Sleepless nights, fears, worries, depression, anxiety, sadness, the whole list of things going on there. And the 10 of hearts is fortune after difficulty. So again, there could be healing here, or there could be benefits coming into you soon, or again, you could just be overcoming some sort of obstacle. This is also the card of a temporary blessing in disguise. So I would tell you again with those first 2 cards, if something needs to leave your life, Leo, let it leave, because this is a card that says whatever it is a blessing in disguise, but you probably won't see it in the future, until the future. 9 of spades is a card where it's like you don't see something as a blessing in disguise until like 3 months down the road or something like that. So there could be a blessing in disguise. 9 of spades also represents a temporary situation, a temporary setback. So again, temporary, probably not long lasting. And again, with this card here, you could have already gone through this tower moment already before we even get into the month of March, and you could be healing. You could be getting better from it in the first place. For others, this is actually pretty good. This can be a card of justice. So again, if you're in a legal battle or anything like that, there could be a settlement, or there could be something much better coming in for you. Next, you have the 10 of clubs, second best card in the deck, and the 6 of diamonds, so money. This is a card of growth and abundance. It's a card of making huge leaps forward into success. So again, really, all in all, other than those first few cards, actually, it looks pretty good for you, Leo. But this is a card of huge leaps forward into success. This is a card of just luck. It's called the clover, like a 4-leaf clover. So there could be a lot of luck or a lot of benefits for you this month. A lot of good things kind of happening for you. So I like to see that. It's also the card of planting seeds. Aries had the same card, I believe. So it's a card of like planting seeds, like, getting things ready, or, putting in energy into something now to see benefits later, or to see money come back to you later. So I do like that card. I'm also getting loans here as well. I would say if any of you are getting a loan or anything like that, it looks pretty good to me. Even though we have the retrograde, I mean, double check anything that you're signing, but I feel like you'd be fine with these 2 cards here. And on top of that, really great cards for money. So just more money coming in abundance. This is also an amazing combination for school. So in Cancer, I had a very similar message about school. So I would say if you're going through school, or if you're getting work training, or if you are training for work, this is really good. If you're struggling to find a job, by the way, these 2 cards would say, like, find a job that offers training, or find a job that would require some sort of training, because that could actually lead to more future growth in the future. if I can't say that word enough. 6 of diamonds is like the card of future benefits. And basically what this combination says is it says that if you get a job with that has training right now, where you have to train to get it, then you would probably get that job. You'd go through the training, whatever, and then there would be more training in the future that could lead to, promotions, raises, whatever. So really good combination. Next, your challenge this month is the 2 of hearts and 9 of clubs. Too many choices. Some of you could have too many choices in love, so that could be, that could be a good thing depending on how you look at it. Love could be a challenge for you just in general this month. Again, I am going to be doing the love readings next week, which is the week of the 25th, I believe. Yes, the 25th. So on the week of the 25th, I will be doing the love readings for all signs. And so, again, we'll have to see what happens for you. But, love could be a challenge, is what this says. This says, again, you could have too many choices in love, or it could say the people that you are dealing with in love could have too many choices. If you are in a relationship, this isn't like bad, it's not really a bad challenge or anything like that, but it could just say both people are very busy. So again, if you're married or if you have a partner or whatever, this could say that both of you will just be very busy, and that could be kind of keeping you apart in some way, and that could be causing a challenge. But again, not necessarily a bad thing. This does not represent a breakup or anything scary like that, so I wouldn't really worry about it. For others, this could also just represent too many options with your passions. Like maybe you have a lot of hobbies, and maybe you want to start a business based off of a hobby, but maybe you just have too many options between like all of those things, and you're not sure like what you want to do. For others, this could also just represent, what could this be? Like I said, this could represent a need to like experiment, a need to try new things, but maybe you're tired, Maybe you're tired of experimenting in business or work. Maybe you just want something to work, and maybe things have not been working. So that could be a challenge as well. Your solution is the Queen of Hearts and the 2 of Spades. So for some of you, I feel like you just need to make a change from here. This could be like maybe you have a job and you've tried everything to make your boss happy. This could just say, just get a new job, because it's just not going to work. Same thing in a relationship. It's like maybe you've tried everything you could in a relationship, but just not working. This says, get a new relationship. For others, this could also be you just changing your mind. This is you in your higher self, needing to convince yourself that you need to make some sort of change, or needing to convince yourself that you can do something. Like maybe you've picked an option here as to what you're going to do with your life. Maybe you're going to start a business, but maybe you just need to convince yourself that you can actually get started. She's like lazy, right? She's just sitting there in the chair, not doing anything. So maybe you just need to convince yourself that you can get started. Maybe you need to convince yourself that you are more than capable of doing something that you want to do. So I would say get started, Leo. I feel like you can do it. For others, this could represent new love. Maybe you're done with love with this 2 of Spades, but this says new love will be coming in and kind of like sweeping you off your feet in some way. And finally, you have the 4 of Spades and the 3 of Hearts here. Yeah, really good. So the 4 of Spades is a card of recovery. Like I said, some of you could just be, again, a lot of these cards are rest cards. So I would take care of yourself this month, Leo. I would make sure you don't get sick, make sure you don't get injured. And, again, if you have some sort of tower moment, I would say don't panic. I feel like things, it'll be very temporary. For some of you, I feel like you already went through it because, it's coming up in your first position, which would be the past. So some of you could have already gone through some sort of tower moment difficulty type situation. For others, this is a card of recovery, so you could be going through recovery, like I said. And 3 of Hearts is just an indicator card. I would say 3 of Hearts is a really good card. It just says things are moving forward in the right direction for you, Leo. So overall, yeah, I feel like things look good. Yeah, so I want to see what the next 2 cards are. This is you, so coming up in a very strong position here. 3 of Diamonds just says watch your paperwork. Again, retrograde, just take care of your paperwork. Yeah, take care of everything that you're doing. You have 3 Queens here, which is very interesting as well. Queens are kind of like a choice card, having choices to make. So as I always say this to you, Leo, pick the new choice. Since I go back to some of my original videos for you when I first started reading like 4 years ago. I feel like you always get these cards of needing to pick the new choice. So whatever choices you're trying to make, I would just say pick the new choice. But Leo, looks pretty good. Like I said, might be some tower moments, or that could just be rebuilding as well. It doesn't have to be something bad. Like I always tell people, I love the tower. Everybody's always reading it so scary and all this other stuff, but really it's a good card. The top needs to fall away anyway, is what I'd say there. So in 2 10s, really, you can't beat that. But definite endings is what I would say for you. 2 10s endings, 2 of Spades ending. But other than that, looks pretty good. So, Leo, thank you for watching, and enjoy your month.